Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be taking a look at the Blackburn Firebrand, a 4.7 British heavy fighter slash attacker that is in the Fleet Air Arm. I'm just looking at that sign that says danger. I don't know if that's like a self-destruct mechanism or what, but whatever. So yes, this thing is armed with two 500-pound bombs for this one. Its max, I believe, is two 500s and one 1000. The air brakes are not very good on this thing, as you can see. Speed does not reduce. The main armament is four Hispano 20mm cannons. I believe they're the Mark IIs, so they're pretty piss poor when it comes to the like dispersion rate. They're more like shotguns when they're not upgraded, so it makes aiming very, very difficult, which you'll see coming up when I go after some ground targets. I am kind of actually, you'll notice, using the right wing more to aim than actually where the shells are going. I'm using the cannons on the right wing and basically relying fully on those. And I also get a kill, you see later on in the game. But our team doesn't do the best for this match, so yeah. Whilst we just fly around here, I'm going to take some time to explain the top 10 list of 2019. I'm putting a 10 aircraft that I have enjoyed this year. Some new, some old, that I've, in my opinion, just personally enjoyed flying. And that should be out either New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, depends on when I get going on it. Donier 217's behind, getting chased by us. Wyvern just crashed, so we don't have him here to do his stuff with his bombs. There's a light pillbox over here. As I said again, those are two 500s. This is a naval fighter or heavy fighter bomber, but it's pretty bad at carrier operations, and it's pretty bad in just all respects. You don't see many videos on this except for like people talking trash about it. But I mean, in terms of a ground attacker for RB, it's okay. But the thing really shines though in a 4.7 lineup. So you got like your there goes that pillbox. You've got like your Firefly and maybe like a Churchill 7 or something like that. Maybe an Achilles at 4.0. Like you just stack those in a lineup, and this is the plane to use right here. Just because of its payload and its armaments once you get the guns lined up. But here's a very good example of the horrible dispersion of fire. It goes everywhere. There's an artillery piece. Take him, almost hit the ground. But as you can see, it's very responsive. Like it can go very low and get very slow and still be able to come through. As you can see, things turn rate's not the best, but it's good enough. And watch that right wing, how those are the ones mainly hitting. There's, I believe, what is that, my third or fourth ground kill, I think. There's a P-47. I was really concerned about that P-47, but I don't really think that he thought I was much of a threat, which, in all honesty, I don't consider myself much of a threat flying this. Maybe if you're on the ground in a Tiger H1 or a Panzer IV, or God forbid a Panzer III, but a fighter will outdo this thing any day of the week. There's a G55S. Most of the enemy team's pretty high. I'm like second place or third place right now on the team. I will take out this last and final ground kill before turning off and then seeing a Ta 154 coming in. There he is. I figured I probably wasn't outrunning him, so I quickly turn into him and go low. Tracers come whizzing by the aircraft. I pull up to try to meet him, but he flies over, so I quickly take a left-hand turn into him. Pop the flaps. We have about the same turn rate. Both of us miss our shot, so I retract flaps, dive off. He begins his turn, so I begin my turn. Hit the flaps. Come in. Kill him. End up hitting his aircraft with his wings. That stabilizes me. I could have made it back to base like this. In all honesty, it would have been a little bit of a pain in the ass, but this thing would have made it back to base. But a G55S decides to say hello to me, and I end up getting lit up here by him. I just want to make sure my cannon still worked, but I end up taking a hit to the fuel tank, and then I end up just putting it down in this field, actually pretty nicely considering. So that's the Blackburn Firebrand, now a burned black Firebrand. Yes. Let's go off to the preliminary results and closing, I guess. Here we go, here's the preliminary results. We were at first place at that time. Get a battle trophy, got 5 ground kills and an air target destroyed. I wouldn't say he killed me though, because he didn't. I could have made it back to base. The G55 ended up taking me out. Made some silver lines, made enough to research the bombs and bought those. And yeah, so if you've enjoyed this short video, please leave a like, subscribe, stay tuned for new uploads, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.